Hello, I'm Andy Middleton and I'm a Scottish tourist guide, and I want to take you inside the museum here behind me, the National Museum of Scotland in Edinburgh, and show you a few of its hidden beautiful treasures. So come with me, but before we go, of course, mask on and sanitize those hands. What you see here are the Lewis chessmen. And these chess pieces were discovered in 1831 out on the Outer Hebridean island of Lewis. They were found by a local farmer, and the story goes that when he saw them in the ground, he thought he had unearthed some fairy people. So he ran away and he returned with some friends as backup and realised that they weren't fairies, and ended up pulling out 78 chess pieces just like these. They date back to between 1150 and 1200, and by the design we can deduce that they are Viking. But it is the detail and the expressions on the faces of these chessmen that make them so fun to look at. Here you see the king, and he's got a sword on his lap and he's looking right at you. It's like he's almost daring you to try and get him. And then there's the queen. Now, I can't tell you if she's looking bored or if she's deep in thought. What do you think? Is she viewing the warfare on the board and considering how best to ease everyone's sorrow? Your guess is as good as ours, but what an expression. And it is the bishops that you can see here that help us date these chess pieces. Before 1150, the mitres that you see the bishop wearing on his head were worn with the peaks at the sides. And after 1200 AD, the design changed again. So we can see that the mitres with the point at the front to the back, they help date the pieces to somewhere between 1150 and 1200 AD. Other than that, the bishop has just got his hand up in giving us a blessing. There are knights on horseback. And then there are my favourite, the Rooks. These are armed and they look quite comical with smiles on their faces. They've got eyes that look like they're about to pop out of their heads, and they're biting their shields. They're a little bit like the Viking berserkers. I love these guys. They look like they're really intimidating and ready for battle. These enigmatic Norse chess pieces are one of the oldest complete chess sets in the world. A real gem. Well, hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did, and happy International Museum Day, everyone.